Hello folks, welcome back. It's another strange day. Wind, rain, maybe bit sun, who knows. I'm going to crack on though. First of all, get the kettle on. Well, first job as always, fill the kettle, make a cuppa. I like to do this and have a walk round, ponder what I'm going to do for today. So I thought I would show you, have a walk round with you, see what we're going to do. Let's go. Let that cool off a bit like. Aye, it's a funny old day of the day. It's windy, blowing the clouds over. I don't know if we'll get any rain today, but we'll see. I was up here the other day. I made a cage for this apple tree. I'm going to put some net over it when the apples start forming. Hopefully I'll get an apple this year. These tulips are coming to an end now there, but there's another one coming out there, and these red and yellow ones look quite nice. There's a couple in there. Right, so my plans for today, well, I'm saying my plans. I'm going to try and sort this out. Get this bit dug over and get the grass out of the manure pile. Get it tidied up a bit. I'm not looking forward to it folks, but it's got to be done. This side, I don't know. I'll just leave it for now. What else am I going to do? Who knows? We'll find out when we do it, eh folks? Well, there's nice blue sky over there. There's nice grey sky over there. So we'll see what happens. Catch us in a bit. Aye, it's not looking very promising folks, but we'll see what we can do. I might as well show you in the greenhouse while I'm here. These seeds, the Swede seeds there, as you can see, have all popped up. And them ones are far too leggy. So we'll see how these ones go. The beetroot have started growing as well. Good. The broad beans are doing canny, as are the sweet peas. I might stick them out today actually. The potatoes are chitting there nicely, and the peas are up. And there's growth on the grapevine. Don't know what'll happen. I don't know if I'll get any grapes, but at least it's still alive. Right, I'm going to finish this cuppa and then crack on. I'll see you in a bit. Well, it's rained a couple of times, but it hasn't stopped us. I've been cracking on. I've managed to get this bit dug over now. It's looking a bit tidier. But this bit needs a forking over again, because things are starting to grow. So then my next job is to get rid of all of these grass clumps off the cow manure. Hopefully that'll tidy it up a bit more as well, and I can start spreading the manure where I need it. So I think I'll crack on. Well, the sun's actually trying to get out there. It's only 5 o'clock. So what have I been doing? Got all of the grass out of that pile of manure there, and what I've done is piled it over here next to the compost bins. As someone had mentioned that the goodness from the compost, from the manure, will be in there as well. The grass can rot down, and that should be a good pile of compost next year. Who knows? I've just been pottering around today really folks. Not much filming, but cracking on. I've dug this other side over here, so I might put another little raised bed type of thing there, so I can get some net over. I don't know what I'm going to grow there like, but I'll do something when the time comes. I've also been tidying up around here, getting this bit tidied a bit. Got all the wood, I've put all the wood, I've stored it in the greenhouse. Keep it dry. Start using it to make things. So I'll just pile it up there. Don't think I'll be using this greenhouse for much more this year. Haven't even started any tomatoes or anything. I used to get me tomatoes off Ray, but I don't think he'll be growing any this year. Anyway, what I'm going to start doing today as well is putting the net on this cage here. As you can see, the apple tree is absolutely covered. And it isn't lopsided, folks, it's just that the ground is not very level, but I'll sort that out when the time comes. But for now I'm going to have a quick cuppa and then I'll crack on with this, see how far I get. Well, I'm going to have one more cuppa before I go. Just let the cuppa cool off while I show you around what's been happening. What's been happening, folks? The weather's terrible. When is it ever going to get spring? I'm sick of this weather. Can't get nothing done. Nothing seems to be growing very well either. I'll show you that later. But there's me. Well, it started netting the cage there for the apple. Like I say, things we've got to do to keep away the squirrels and the rats. I've made another little bed here. I've just left it loose so I can put some supports up and then get something in there. Like I say, I don't know what I'll get in. I've sowed some cabbages, they haven't even started coming up yet. So I've just sowed some more kale, but I'll show you that later. Like you see, this side is dug over. Got that pile of grass roots over there. I started digging over on this side as well. I'll get there eventually, but I don't know, it just gets you down. Gets you down. The joys of gardening. I'll show you what's happening in the wildlife area anyway while I'm up here. Bluebells are starting to come out there. There's the pink one, which is either a native species for England, and these blue ones are killing all them ones off, or the other way around. I can't remember. Here's the rhubarb, that's starting to thicken up there now. Let's get some nice bits of rhubarb crumble. Aye, it's the middle of I cannot even speak. It's the middle of April now, folks, and the weather's terrible. Like I keep saying, I reckon they're just doing it, making the weather terrible for all. Well, I'm not going to start whinging. There's enough whinging in the world. These are canny, aren't they? That one's different. So once the apples have formed, I'll get the net on this side. Like I say, it's just to try and stop squirrels. I hear them all the time running on my roof. It's I just can't get rid of them. Anyway, I've put that seat there so I can sit down in the summer, if we ever get a summer. I've planted these sweet peas out now, give them a watering in. Pick that one up there. There. And I still keep forgetting to string that up so I can start climbing. Well, I'll do that another day. this Virginia creeper's starting to grow again, which is good. And there's some lemon balm, which is looking very healthy. These onions are doing alright here. Just going to leave them. We've had plenty of water. Don't need to water these. And the garlic, I don't know. Someone mentioned that you're not supposed to plant onions and garlic together, but it was a mistake. Like I say, I planted them and I thought, wait a minute, that's garlic, not onions. So we'll see what happens anyway. Going to the greenhouse, I've just sorted a few bits of wood out, rotten bits and that, they can be burnt. Oh, it's freezing, man, folks. What's going on with the world? What's going on with the weather? I've sowed some more kale today. See if they come up. Because, like I say, the ones that I sowed weeks ago have only just started coming up. There's nothing wrong with the seeds, that they're still viable, so it's just the cold weather. But these broad beans will have to go out soon as well. The leeks are doing alright. I showed you the peas starting to grow, and I showed you the grapevine before. Nothing off this main branch here is growing back. It's all just side shoots from last year, so that's eventually it'll grow back along there. Get it in the middle. Aye, that'll grow along there one day, I don't know. Aye, so I'll go and sign off in the shed. There's nothing much else to show you. Nice tidy little bit area there in Dave's allotment. Right, I'll sign off in the shed. See you in a bit. I got a comment on my last video about this, asking what it was. Well, years ago I had a load of offcuts of wood, triangle shapes, as you can see. So I just nailed them all together. Things I used to do on the plot, make things like this. It sort of reminds us of that, the vulture off the Muppets. You know, the one that reads the news. Anyway, that's what it is. Just a little thing I made. It's nailed onto the wall, and it holds some happy memories. This Superman was given to us by Amy, Paula's niece. And that's when she was about 7 years old. Years ago, folks. But anyway, that's what it is. It's just a little sculpture thing, which reminds us of that vulture off the Muppets. And I don't want to take it down now because, like I say, holds happy memories. Anyway, I'll crack on. Right, where's me cuppa? It's time to go home. 7 o'clock now. Late nights and all that, but the weather's been terrible. I just can't seem to get motivated. Hopefully I'll get sorted one day. But to tell you the truth, I just can't get a certain person out of my mind. It's really hard. Anyway, I'm not going to dwell on the past. I want to look forward to the future. And I want to try and make a go of this YouTube channel. Just to, if not anything else, just to prove somebody wrong. Because pie in the sky, that's what I am. Pie in the sky ideas. Anyway, like I say, I'd really like to make something of this channel. Thank you to all of the new subscribers that I've made since the last video. I made about 70, so welcome to the channel. Hopefully things will improve. There hasn't been much filming done lately because, well, the weather's been terrible, and the time I do spend here, I want to try and start getting the plot organised and stuff. So keep watching, folks. Things will improve unless the weather doesn't improve. Like I say, it's the middle of April now, and nothing's happening. Just been listening to the robins singing there all afternoon. It's been in that tree. I thought it might have come down for some worms and stuff when I was digging, but it didn't. Maybe it's next time, eh? Now I'm gutted about that robin's nest as well. I really didn't want to scare them off, like. It would have been something interesting to look forward to, but there isn't anything interesting to look forward to apart from digging the garden, which isn't very interesting. So, once again, as always, thanks for commenting, liking and subscribing. It really is appreciated. 9,070 subscribers now, that's amazing. Stay tuned and all that. Keep subscribing. Like I say, I'd really like to make something of this channel just to prove somebody wrong. So, till the next time, I'll see you on the next one and all that. Take care. I might as well leave you on a little song on my ukulele. I haven't played this for a while. And if anybody's interested, me and my mate Adam, we were out yesterday recording a video for our latest song, which is a pub crawl song. What we do is, I'll say a few words and then Adam says the name of the pub, and then I say, that's in Shields. Pardon me, folks. Aye, that's in Shields. So if you are interested, I'm busy at the minute editing the video for that. 24 pubs were visited yesterday and we only had 1 pint because it was a busy day. 6 hours it took to get round. We walked to all of the pubs, which was crazy, but it had to be done. So anyway, I'm yammering on. You're probably sick of watching us by now, so I'll leave you on a little song anyway. I wrote this 1 year ago. It's me Allotment song. I used to do some sing-alongs. This was one of the songs that was used in the sing-along. In fact, I haven't done one of them for a while. Does anybody fancy doing a sing-along? Anyway, this is my Allotment song. I'll see you on the next one. That's if I can remember how to play it. I'm gonna fill a kettle, I'm gonna sow some seeds, I'm gonna dig the garden, get rid of all the weeds, I'm gonna plant some flowers, I'm gonna plant some veg, I'm gonna dig the blackberries when they grow on my hedge. But first I'm gonna put the kettle on, gonna have a brew, 'cause that's the first thing you should do. I'm gonna wait for summer, I'm gonna pick some crops, 'cause they taste much better than the crops bought from the shops. I'm gonna make a video, I'm gonna fool around. Allotment life's much better, 'cause I just think it's sound. But first I'm gonna put the kettle on, gonna have a brew, 'cause that's the first thing you should do. I think I missed a verse out there, but anyway, if you're still watching, take care and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks again for commenting, liking and subscribing. Really does mean a lot. And all I ask of yous is to watch all of the adverts. Thank you.